Evening headlines. ATS Homecraft awarded as Orelco, Emerging Developer of the Year or RDQ. Lyricist Dave Kohli passes away at SC. SVMITVA scheme of Ministry of Panchayati Raj won National Award. In Sunena visit to Port of Durban, South Africa. Mridul Kumar named next Indian ambassador to Liechtenstein. Wonder Caves, Pitalkhora Cave. The Pitalkhora Caves, in the Satmala range of the western Ghats of Maharashtra, India, are an ancient Buddhist site. The caves are cut in a variety of basalt rock, but some of the caves have crumbled and are damaged. All the caves belong to the early Buddhist schools period, but the reasonably well preserved paintings are of the Mahayana period. Namo 108. A new variety of lotus flower, called Namo 108, has been developed by the CSIR National Botanical Research Institute. This is the only lotus variety in India to have had its genome sequenced. The NBRI has cloned and worked on improving the germplasm and modifying the characteristics of the flower so that it could be cultivated relatively easily outside of Manipur. In Sunena visit to Port of Durban, South Africa. In Sunena visited Port of Durban, South Africa from the 21st to the 25th of August 23, reinforcing India or S ties with the maritime partners towards and in accordance with Prime Minister's vision of less than strong greater than security and growth for all in the region. Sagar, less than strong greater than. During the visit, personnel from Indian Navy and South African Navy engaged in a wide range of professional and training interactions, deck visits and sports fixture. SVMITVA scheme of Ministry of Panchayati Raj won National Award. Less than strong greater than survey of villages Abadi and mapping with improvised technology in village areas. Less than strong greater than scheme of Ministry of Panchayati Raj won the National Award for governance 2023 gold for application of emerging technologies for providing citizen-centric services. SVMITVA scheme has been successful in providing an integrated property validation solution for rural India. Lyricist Dave Kohli passes away at 80. Veteran Hindi film lyricist Dave Kohli passed away in Mumbai on Saturday. He was 80. Kohli is famed for his songs over 100 films including Maine Pyar Kiya, Bazigar, Judwa 2, Musafir, Shootout at Lokhandwala, and Taxi Num 911. He has collaborated with music directors like Anu Malik, Ram Laxman, Anand Raj Anand, Anand Miland among others. ATS Homecraft awarded as Emerging Developer of the Year. The less than strong greater than Economic Times less than strong greater than honor the achievements of leaders and change makers who have made significant contributions in their respective fields. In an event which was held at Hotel The Grand in New Delhi. Less than strong greater than ATS Homecraft less than strong greater than was awarded as the less than strong greater than or ELTCO, Emerging Developer of the Year or RDQ, less than strong greater than and felicitated by the well-known Bollywood actress Rakul Preet Singh along with Delhi BJP President Virendra Sachdeva. Mridul Kumar named next Indian ambassador to Liechtenstein. Mridul Kumar has been named the next ambassador of India to Liechtenstein. Kumar is presently serving as the ambassador of India to Switzerland. He has been concurrently accredited as the next ambassador of India to Liechtenstein and will take up residence in Bern. Kumar is an Indian Foreign Service IFS officer from the 1992 batch. India, Singapore piloted first paperless transaction. India and Singapore piloted the first live paperless transaction using the Trade Trust platform. The transaction took place following the India-Singapore Ministerial Roundtable and the meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. India and Singapore recently linked their respective online payment systems for seamless cross-border transactions between the two countries. Afghanistan, one of the most weapons-contaminated countries. The United Nations Children or S Fund, UNICEF, in Afghanistan said 85% of the victims of explosions and unexploded mines in Afghanistan are children, making it one of the most weapons-contaminated countries in the world. Unexploded mines in Afghanistan, which has been the theater of several conflicts down the decades, continue to claim lives in the country. Bangladesh sought secured supply of 7 essential items from India. Bangladesh has sought a secured supply from India for 7 essential items including wheat, rice, lentils, sugar, onion, garlic, and ginger. In the latest attempt in this regard, Bangladesh or S Commerce Minister Tipu Munshi urged his Indian counterpart Piyush Goyal for the secured supply prior to the scheduled Commerce and Investment Ministers or meeting of the G20 in Jaipur, India. Indian mission at Bahrain launches new mobile app. The Embassy of India in Bahrain hosted an open house session on August 25th under the guidance of Ambassador designate Vinod Kurian Jacob. The event marked the introduction of the novel mobile application, Aid Connect, designed to facilitate online appointment booking for a spectrum of consular and visa services, accessible through both the Indian Embassy at Manama, Bahrain. IIT Bombay gets massive donation of 160 crore rupees from an anonymous donor. IIT Bombay has received a donation of 160 crore rupees from an anonymous alumnus. The donation is the first anonymous gift received by the institute and will be used for infrastructure, research, and the development of climate solutions. IITB did not disclose the identity of the alumnus as he wanted to remain anonymous. Over 6 million internally displaced people in Afghanistan. The United Nations Development Programme in a report said that Afghanistan currently has a staggering 6.55 million internally displaced persons, IDPs, making it the second country having the largest number of displaced people after Syria. Over 4.39 million people are internally displaced owing to the conflicts and violence as of December 31, 2022. BCCI President Roger Binney, VP Rajiv Shukla to travel to Pakistan. The Board of Control for Cricket in India BCCI President along with Vice President Rajiv Shukla will travel to Pakistan during the upcoming Asia Cup scheduled to begin on August 30th. BCCI President Roger Binney and Vice President Rajiv Shukla will travel to Pakistan for Asia Cup match on September 4th. Before that, both officials will go to Sri Lanka. 26 August 2023. Top 5 morning headlines. Moyers allows 634 athletes to take part in Asian Games. NCGG completes training of 27th batch of civil servants from Maldives. Ministry of Defence inks 19,000 crore rupees contract with HSL. CDOT celebrated its 40th Foundation Day. Indore Best City, Madhya Pradesh top state in Smart Cities contest. Kila aur Kahaniya, Nahargarh Fort. In 1734, the Nahargarh Fort was built in Jaipur by Maharaja Savai Jai Singh II. The Nahargarh Fort is located in Jaipur, on the edge of the Aravalli range. It was mainly built by Maharaja Savai Jai Singh in 1734 and along with the Jaigarh Fort and the Amer Fort, it formed a defense ring around the city. Moyers allows 634 athletes to take part in Asian Games. Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, MYAS, has sanctioned 634 athletes across 38 sporting disciplines for participation in the upcoming Asian Games, who met the set selection criteria, against the 850 athletes recommended by the Indian Olympic Association. A total of 572 athletes participated in the last edition of Asian Games in 2018, where India returned with 70 medals including 16 golds. NCGG completes training of 27th batch of civil servants from Maldives. The 2-week capacity building program for civil servants of Maldives organized by the National Center for Good Governance in partnership with the Ministry of External Affairs MA concluded at New Delhi. NCGG has signed MA with the government of Maldives to enhance the skills and capabilities of 1,000 civil servants in the field of public administration and governance by 2024. Ministry of Defence inks 19,000 crore rupees contract with HSL. Ministry of Defence signed a contract with Hindustan Shipyard Limited Visakhapatnam for acquisition of 5 fleet support ships for the Indian Navy at an overall cost of approx. less than strong greater than 19,000 crore rupees, less than strong greater than. It would be a major boost towards achieving the goal of self-reliance in defense manufacturing as these ships will be indigenously designed and constructed by HSL, Visakhapatnam. CDOT celebrated its 40th Foundation Day. Center for Development of Telematics, the premier telecom R&D center of the Department of Telecommunications, Ministry of Communications, Government of India, observed its 40th Foundation Day celebration on the 25th of August 2023. Shri Devasan Chauhan in his inaugural address underscored the critical need of modernizing the communication networks by adopting the latest technologies. Indore Best City, Madhya Pradesh top state in Smart Cities contest. Indore as the best smart city while Madhya Pradesh has been chosen as the top state for exemplary performance in the Smart Cities mission. Surat and Agra are the second and third place winners among cities, while Tamil Nadu is the second in the state category followed by Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh in the India Smart Cities Award Contest 2022. The award for the best UT has gone to Chandigarh. Chandrayaan-3 landing spot will be known as Shiv Shakti Point. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that Chandrayaan-3 landing spot on the moon will be known as less than strong greater than Shiv Shakti Point, less than strong greater than. The Prime Minister flew down to Bengaluru directly from the Greek capital of Athens to congratulate the ISRO scientists. The spot where Chandrayaan-2 left its footprint on the moon will be known as less than strong greater than Tiranga Point, less than strong greater than in less than strong greater than August 23rd, less than strong greater than will be celebrated as less than strong greater than Hindustan National Space Day, less than strong greater than. Assam Cabinet decides to create 4 districts. The Assam Cabinet headed by Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on ORLCO created ORDQO, 4 ORLCO, new ORDQO districts ORLCO, to enhance decentralization of governance and better convergence of the line departments ORDQO. The 4 districts are Bajali, Bishwanath, Hojai and Tamulpur. The cabinet also decided to delegate several functions to 81 newly demarcated sub-districts under 24 districts. China, Bhutan hold first meeting on delimitation of boundary. China and Bhutan have held the first meeting of newly set up joint technical team on the delimitation of their disputed boundary, as officials from both sides met for 4 days in China and agreed to speed up a boundary resolution. The boundary talks between Bhutan and China began in 1984, and the 24th round was held in 2016. Saraswat Cooperative Bank to sell LIC products in tie-up. LIC and Mumbai headquartered Saraswat Cooperative Bank have entered into a partnership under which the bank will sell the insurance majors products. The partnership is part of efforts to increase penetration of life insurance through the bancassurance channel. Saraswat Cooperative Bank, with a network comprising 294 branches across 6 states, caters to more than 2 million customers. Indian women bag free pistol gold. The women's free pistol team helped India sign off from the World Shooting Championship on a golden note in Baku, Azerbaijan. India wound up second on the medals table with 6 gold and 8 bronze medals. China was on top with 15 gold, 7 silver and 6 bronze. USA was third with 5 gold, 2 silver and a bronze. Shuchin Bajaj wins the Social Entrepreneur of Year award. Shuchin Bajaj of Ujala Cygnus Healthcare, which provides super specialty care at low cost to underserved communities, awarded the 14th Social Entrepreneur of the Year Award India, established by Jubilant Bhartiya Foundation and Schwab Foundation for Social Entrepreneurship. The award was presented to Bajaj by Amitabh Kant, at a ceremony attended by the 3 other finalists. Squatters cannot claim right to public space, says Supreme Court. The Supreme Court refused to extend its interim stay order against a demolition drive against trespassers and encroachments on railway land at Nai Basti near Krishna Janmasthan at Mathura in Uttar Pradesh. Justices Anirudh Bose and Belayam Trivedi said squatters cannot claim the right to squat on public land. At best, they can seek time to vacate the public land and apply for rehabilitation. India and Iran drop foreign arbitration clause in Chabahar port issue. In a move aimed at boosting India-Iran commercial relations, Tehran and New Delhi have agreed to drop the clause for arbitration in foreign courts concerning the Chabahar port, which had been a hurdle for the framing of a long-term agreement around the facility. This major development also coincided with the decision of the BRICS grouping to admit Iran along with 5 other countries. 25 अगस्त 2023 टॉप 5 इवनिंग हेडलाइन